Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the ChopShop. It's your host, Kris Greer.
Hey, BG.
Hey, in the house. And here we are again on this lovely Friday night.
Right?
Yeah. Got a lot going on. A lot happened this week that we want to talk about.
I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
I have to start off, and the reason I want to say I have to start off is because we know it was, to me, I would say, like a straight massacre on what they did to this young man, where I was pissed.
Yeah.
Like, straight angry, bro. Like,
I feel that.
I feel like I was mad. Like, last Saturday, I think I was telling you, I was like, I don't feel like doing nothing. Like, I'm tired of looking into and seeing all this different stuff that shouldn't be going on. And
I feel that.
For me, I just want to make sure, I'm going to start off, what I have to say, I don't even really want to smoke a blunt, because I want people to understand how for real I am, and I don't want y'all to say, two niggas up here just high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm going to just keep it all the way 1,000 with y'all when I say this, and hopefully whoever's tuning in, and eventually when you do watch this episode, you guys comment and say how y'all feel with what I got to say, because research was sending videos to me. Now, this is after the death. We watched it, which, keep in mind, I feel like it was like a promotion. Y'all putting a promotion out of us to watch these videos.
It's crazy that they release videos this soon. Period.
Right? And they're not even arrested. Before they get arrested, videos out. You know what I'm saying? So,
and if y'all don't know who we're talking about Trye Nichol.
Right. And I always say, you know, when there's like a violation of something, it's got to be a demonstration of something.
Yeah.
And I was in church, and my pastor, he was just talking to us, and he was like telling us, you know, everybody has a purpose out here. And what's your purpose? You know what I mean? And you got to figure out what your purpose is to even be out here, to move and tell other people about God. Yeah. You know, it was a lot in church, you know. And I'm saying this because I don't care about the money. I can get money anywhere. Yeah. I have a job outside of this. So I make money. You know what I mean? I personally want respect when I say this. So it's just like, I don't go nowhere with nobody. I don't hang out with nobody. You know what I mean? I don't fool with people that is not giving me respect, number one. Yeah. So with that being said, us doing this podcast, I'm like, I want to make sure I speak truthfully. And I want people to understand where I'm coming from with this, because when we do this podcast, we actually get facts, real facts. You know, and I know we say allegedly for our own purposes, but we're giving real facts out here besides our opinions, because we give our opinions.
Sometimes we don't know, but we tell you, we're not too sure. You know,
right.
Research, so.
But we do give real facts, and that's the part where, you know, and I just want people to learn to, like, speak your truth. Yeah. You know, and I feel like this podcast helps us to be able to just speak and tell our opinions. You know what I mean? And for me, I'm saying this to black people, and don't get me wrong, this has nothing to do with nobody else, no other race. Yeah. What I'm about to say, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody, but right now, that's where I'm at. Like, that's all I care about. Like, y'all gotta realize when I say this, like, God is coming back. And if you don't believe me, if you don't want to believe, if you don't believe in God, that's fine. But you have to answer to somebody. When you pass away, whenever that time is, and for me, God is coming back. And for you guys out there, you know what I mean? everybody has their own battles, and you're going to have to face God with those battles. And for me, I just know that's my purpose. Like, I wanted to make sure I told y'all, like, out here with these killings and people are trying to make it like a race thing. For me, that ain't race.
Honestly, that's what sucks for me. Because the way my mind thinks and the way I've seen shit play, the research I've done, it's like, for this, I saw a lot of things coming. You know what I mean? One, I was mad too. I was hella mad. And my frustration was a lot of with myself, because I'm at a point in my life where I've seen the marches, I've seen the boycotts, and I've seen people rally together, and I've seen organizations, you know, and it's what upset me the most. There's a lot of outrage, which there should be, but it's like, do you feel the energy is the same as it was 2 years ago when it comes to wanting to see justice?
No.
About this?
No. And
that's what bothers me. Only because back then, I feel like everybody was just following shit. You know what I mean? We've come, here we are 2-3 years later. We're not following, we shouldn't be following shit no more. Some of us should be leading at this point. We should be knowing what's going on. And the fact that the media put this as, which it was, 5 black police officers beating a black civilian
to death, basically.
To death. People are not gonna like me for this one, but what I don't like is the fact that the media took the narrative and told it how they wanted it to be, rather than painting the whole picture. Because more people got fired than just the 5 black police officers who beat them. I at least saw 1 white police officer give orders to go ahead and taser him the whole time. So, but that wasn't even said in the beginning.
Why are they releasing it?
You know what I mean?
Like it's a trailer, though. Last Friday, think about it. They told us last Friday they putting these videos out at 6 p.m. last Friday. Like it's a trailer to a movie. And we all said, I mean...
Because that's what the media does. At this point, so much has been exposed. So much. Thank you, Ye. Because he kind of did open the gate for that. But so much was exposed over the last 5 years. So much has been exposed that I feel like at this point, they're just feeding us shit. They're just feeding us narratives because they need to. Some of us are waking up too much.
I have a question to what you said, because you said there are, where are our leaders at? I'm trying to figure out, because I saw the funeral, right? And they have that on live. And I'm hearing Breonna Taylor's mom's there. I'm hearing Trayvon Martin's parents are there. I'm hearing other deaths that were tragic deaths as well at this funeral. Where were the leaders giving the compassion to the family, not the funeral? Like, where are those people during the time standing up? Because we say leaders. Where are they?
I wish everything wasn't such a spectacle. I wish
it was all for media.
And honestly, it's no disrespect to the young man who's passed. None whatsoever.
None
but
to the family.
People out here who still living are acting a fool. And I mean that in a sense of we're not being led anywhere still. Kamala, you can come up there. We be asking all the time where Kamala on this podcast. Kamala, where you at? Where you at? It took this for you to come out. And then on top of that, only to say that you guys are gonna you gonna make sure this shit gets done. This shit's gonna pass, what you should have done already. Why did it have to take Trye Nichol in order for you to come outside?
You say it like it's a campaign. You're over there. I demand Congress. Like you're sitting here like you're
trying to... Why weren't you
to...
demanding that in the first place? And this is what I'm saying. Where is our constant fight? The fight shouldn't stop. It shouldn't stop because people have lives. And I get people have lives. But if we want to change, we got to realize that your life don't matter until the next black life matters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got the same skin color. To me, when I saw that shit, I'm going to be dead honest right now. People can tune out. I see we got at least one person right now. But, you know what I mean? Fall off if you want to. But when I saw this, to me, I saw... Like you said, it was like a movie. Like I saw a master with his 5 on a leash. He gave them the okay, and they went.
Let me speak on that.
While he stood back, and
so let me speak on that. And
this
is where you said y'all can fall off, because I know where you about to head, but I need to comment on what you just said here, because y'all freaking 5. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. And again, this is, we ain't gotta say comment, like, subscribe, but y'all, I do want y'all to go to our ChopShopNetwork.com and start watching a lot of these videos and talk to me, because what I'm about to say is these niggas are so dumb to sit there and you say, take an order from a white man and you choose the color blue to rep as a gang, because this is what y'all are. Y'all sat here and beat that man's ass like a freaking gang. I'm sorry, I'll make sure I ain't, because I want y'all to know how real.
What do you got to do in order to...
And the crazy part about it is, you niggas, y'all the one to go to jail so quick. Is that white man that gave that order in jail? Is he locked up? Today.
And he's charged with second-degree murder and other charges as well.
Okay, but wait on that. Because what you just said is today. So today is Friday. It took a week. Y'all fools got locked up so fast.
But I knew he was there day one. This is why I was mad. Because it's like, I see them. I'm not going to discard the fact that 5 of my own did that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But because I know how this deeper system works, when it comes to looking at them, it's about what I said. At the end of the day, they was just pawns in a bigger scheme.
Right.
But you played the part that they gave you, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, why today in this day and age we want to be mad because Kanye say, you know what I mean? Slavery is a choice. You don't think that was not a choice? Not or to beat that man's ass? That was a choice. Come on.
And this is why.
But your mental is so gone. I'm just saying, your mental is so gone that this one of them, and I'm gonna say one of them, he's saying my own. Trye Nichol is saying on the ground my own. And he says, you ain't my own. How do you look at somebody with your own that looks just...
Because, fam, there are some black people out here that don't wish they were black. Like, you have that. And that's why I say y'all want to sit here, but y'all want to sit here and call it a race thing. This ain't got nothing to do with race. For me, it was like a gang. Like, y'all sit here and y'all black people, I'm sorry. And again, this has nothing to do with no other race. It just pisses me off as a black woman out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all black people, it don't matter if you are working inside the station, if you're a receptionist, if you whatever, anything that you put on a fucking police uniform, you're covered to a certain extent. But because your ass is black, they still don't give a damn about you.
No, that's why I said
you still gonna get the time, fools. Yeah. And y'all choosing the wrong color. That's my thing.
But it's got them messed up. It's got their mental fucked. And that right there. Let me know. I will never trust nobody with that uniform on. I'm gonna be real.
Well, what about
100%?
What about the firemen now and the EMT?
That's what I'm saying. It's everybody who was a part of this bigger scheme.
And what's crazy is because like research did say the EMTs and the lieutenant had got terminated from their job. What, from the Memphis Fire Department?
Yes.
Because they didn't conduct a whole assessment on him when they pulled up. So what were y'all doing?
They didn't even acknowledge this nigga was rolling on the ground. They was walked away. Their backs was turned.
What get me is, and then y'all want to say this is a race card. So here go a fact for y'all. 64.41%. Memphis is an all-black city. 64.41%. You have a black city council. There's no white person on the city council. It's mainly a black city. How is this about race?
Because, well, here's the thing. The media is trying to make it, black on black.
Fools is, y'all dumbasses.
Here's the thing. The media wants us to fight each other right now.
Yeah.
That's bottom line.
Facts.
Let's just get to the point. And they need to steer it. And like I said, yes, these are 5 black, and that needs to be addressed. But I'm not gonna dismiss the fact that the media steers the narrative the way that they want to, because like I said, you can't just give me one fact and then other facts is popping up and now this person's getting fired and this person's no.
Right.
Why don't you just give me the facts? Because you needed it to be a certain way when the shit was released. You know, like.
And speaking on facts, my thing was, were they all on drugs? Like, why were you so angry?
I mean, why are any of them so angry when they have that uniform on? Why are any of them so scared?
That's what I'm saying. So then, if that's the case,
that's a question. Please, officer, so and so, I don't give any
whoever.
Officer, please comment. Why are y'all scared? Let me know.
They were in tactic gear.
Huh?
They were in tactic gear. They weren't even in regular police uniforms.
So do you think, right? Do you think it was a setup?
That's why.
Because here's another narrative that pisses me off even more, because you don't hear this specific narrative anywhere else. He just so happens as a stereotypical, I guess all these stereotypical black men just happen to have baby mama issues. So this is why this is happening.
Bro, I don't even like how you even brought that man up, because Jason Whitlock, bro, if y'all do not know, the journalist, he was on Fox News live. They were live with this. And he's basically stating any male from 22 to 24, young black males that were raised in a single parent home, basically mothers, let me not say parent, single black mother's home, you guys are the reason why we're out here doing the foolery. So you're basically on national television. Let's keep in mind, another black man that I feel like, obviously, he don't want to be black. I'm going to be real to you. That's how I look at you, Jason. Anybody else, that's my opinion. Because that was so stupid.
Nah, I agree.
You sit here and this lady just lost her son. And you're going to say it's because of her during this time? She the reason why. Like, how do you sit there and do that?
People are crazy. Like, crazy shit is happening in this world.
He basically was like, the breakdown of a family, and it causes you to resist authority and run from the police because there's no male authority in your home.
First of all, our natural instinct is to be, at this point, nervous around the police. You know what I mean? Like, we get treated a certain way, period. I'm sure at this point, a majority of the people with the same color of our skin, we've encountered it with an officer. Male or female, whether it was violent or sexual. Like, let's be real.
And keep in mind, if you are that black person, hasn't ran into the law, you running into some situation though.
Yeah.
You understand what we're talking about that nobody else is gonna understand.
Yeah.
So you're just as black, dude. Your color is never gonna change, bro. Any white person sees you like that. Any. And again, like I said, I'm not.
But I feel like that's people in general because everybody's scared of us.
Right. Well, true.
Everybody, for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we wouldn't, we wouldn't be the ones that hated the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Everybody is.
Reports showed that the Memphis department is a majority of black, Hispanics, and then whites. So right here, I'm looking at police violence by race. 64% are black people, and only 7% Latinos, and then other is 16%.
I have something to say to that, but
okay, yeah, me too, yeah.
I wonder, and this is just me wondering just now what she just said. Are these police officers putting people in Memphis, where I'm talking about Memphis in this situation, because we said 64% is black people.
Yeah.
Not just saying what she said about it being violent too, but are you putting a white officer in a urban, low income situation where you see two niggas on the corner, and they could be aggressively arguing about a game, football's going on right now. You don't know how black people get down in the hood. And you might think that's an argument to pull up and be aggressive when we not out there being aggressive.
Yeah, I was going to say that because for the most part, who said we're angry? Unless you provoke.
That's what I was thinking.
You know what I mean? Like, if somebody is irritating, like, literally, like, undermining me, and at some point, I'm a human being just like everybody else and explode, well, don't sit there and say I'm angry and we're all angry. How about you're an idiot and you don't know how to stop and you're a narcissist? How about that? How about you leave me alone? You could have just tried that.
Y'all got that man handcuffed, talking about show your hands, and tasing him.
That's what I'm saying.
How is he supposed to show his hands? And y'all the media promoted this. I don't care. A part of me hate that I watched it. I'm going to be real to you, because I hate that happened to that man.
No, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? And dang, but come on, bro.
Yeah. At this point, like, what can we do? I'm not talking to people who want to. I'm not talking to Black Lives Matter organization. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to, the next person, the person listening, the person you finna share this to, the people who are giving a fuck what we're saying right now. Like, where do we go from here? Because it's like, I be wanting to know. At this point, there's so much shit going on that it's like, how are we even going on? Like, how are we going on day to day knowing some of the shit that we've talked about? You know what I mean? Knowing some of the shit that we've learned and we've researched. how do we keep going on? Like, how is it that everybody, to whoever cares, like, what do we do next? Because that's kind of what I'm ready for. I can't continue to sit here and know what I know.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing's happening. Like, we've been living like this.
For me, that's why I said before I smoked, and I'm gonna go back to it, even though I got high a little bit. I'm picking up the Bible more. I'm praying more. I'm being more happy, truthful.
Yeah.
I'm healing.
Yeah, no, that's one.
I'm worried and focused on me. And if I'm sorry, and this goes for everybody, but I just, for me, I'm be really talking to those black people because they got us out here looking like we don't condone ourselves. And it's a lot of us that knows how to condone ourselves well. And if we don't teach and talk and tell each other to worry about yourself, to me, that's how I feel like. For me, I can make a purpose out here. I'm on here and I'm going to talk to y'all. But y'all need to do that. Worry about yourself. If we started worrying about ourselves, supporting each other, and when I mean supporting each other, I'm just saying, own businesses. If people are doing like little things out here, helping, we want to do give back to the communities.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We're trying to do stuff out here, and if you don't join stuff like good stuff like that, and stop worrying about so much hate where I gotta lift a gun, I gotta do a taser. No, bro.
Yeah, how do we change the mentalities of especially
it's your inner
members,
self.
You know what I mean? Like, how do we?
It's your inner self, and like I said, I think it's conversations. Yeah. It's not just podcasts. Yeah. It's conversations. You good out here, bro? Those are the conversations. I care about your well-being.
Some people don't even have the they don't have the tools inside to kind of hold, I guess not holding their emotions, but kind of not react to their emotions. Because some people get emotional and
don't know how to handle it.
You know what I'm saying? So conversations turn into arguments,
fights.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how, like.
So if you don't know how to handle a conversation, then you got to learn to know your anger and walk away from the situation because you're not willing to talk about it.
That's straight up. How do you even get there though? How like say I walked up to like a gang member, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter, and I just wanted to chop it up because honestly, there's been moments where I've been in front of white power and spoken to them. You know what I'm saying? And we carried on in conversation. You know what I mean? And at the end of it, whether he felt differently or not, there wasn't any animosity. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? So, like, but some people can't hold their emotions like that. Some people would have saw me right off the bat and wild out. You know what I'm saying? So, how do we get everybody to a level to where at least there's an opportunity to have a conversation? Because like I said, we had opportunity to have a conversation.
It starts by educating. That's the only way I believe.
Research says educating yourself. Yeah, I feel that. Definitely.
I'm definitely standing on what I said. Worry about yourself. If that individual, if you're in it,
starts with self-care. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like, worry about you.
Yeah.
What you got going on? What triggers you? If you know what triggers you, stop going around that. Cause
you know what I suggest? Spend some time, like, to be able to meditate and to just, you know what I mean? Be in your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't be in your thoughts and you can't figure shit out, it's like
that's facts.
It's just going, you know what I mean? Like, how you supposed to, you know what I mean? Like, do that for others.
I definitely said that today. Pray, focus, manifest, and hustle.
Yeah. Definitely talk to God all the time. That's what I do.
I learned today that the Bible even says that to meditate. The Bible even says meditate.
It's about centering yourself. Sometimes quietness centers yourself. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
So just spend some time alone, at least like 15 minutes a day. Like whether it's in the bathroom with the light off, just close your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
It don't matter. And work through whatever bullshit you going on inside. Because there ain't nobody around, so that's the time to do it. I'm just saying.
Before we change the subject, I still want to ask a question. Bro, why does Al Sharpton have to be at every black family's? Who made him the spokesperson of the black community?
I mean, I would think the black community.
Who? Because he's doing what he's doing just to make an appearance, and that's just my opinion.
Do you think so? Because I liked what he said. I liked the speech he gave when he, I didn't hear the. What gets me is that he was standing on the last place Martin Luther King Jr. spoke before he died. You know what I mean? And like, I hope the same energy went into his, you know what I mean, as the other. I'm just saying. I hope the energy was kept the same. Otherwise, man, I wish we had some type of like leader like that.
Cause it's quiet out here.
It's
quiet.
I'm willing to do more, and I just need to know what's you know what I mean? Because clearly nobody know what's next, how to do this. Not even Black Lives Matter organization. You know what I mean? Like, where are they now? I get they went to the funeral. I get everybody showed up, but it's still that energy wasn't kept. Minus the stealing from stores and shit. Y'all could keep that shit, but as far as the marching and the anger and the energy and that was needed just with guidance for this. And it should have been already ready to go, knowing how retarded everything was in 2020. We should have bettered that by now. Where is Black Lives Matter? Like, we should have had like a protocol. Every black person in the U.S. should got a what to do next protocol for Black Lives Matter. If the marching in different directions and shit wasn't it, what do y'all suggest other than donating your money? Because that's not helping.
Because that's what Candace Owens is saying. You got the celebrities, the well-known people.
I don't
donating and instead of
and it's like, okay, but what? I still don't know what to do. I still don't know where to go from here because I'm like, what the fuck?
That's true.
Who is real out here? Like, what's going on? Because there's so much going on, y'all. There's so much going on. Like, and police brutality is just like a pinky of the shit.
Yeah, because they just recently put out that Netflix movie, You People.
Yes.
Okay, I got a couple things because the who was in that movie, I like the movie. I like the combination of the acting. Who was in that movie. I do like that. But I don't really like, I can't say I don't like. This what makes me kind of like it a little bit.
What do you think?
Because they both showed how much racism is in both sides there. Caucasian and black people. Like, you seen race on different, which made me realize, like, we out here angry, everybody. Like, we view white people like this, and white people view us like this. Like, we really out here, and this is how it's been for a while.
Yeah, no.
That's why I like,
But honestly, I grew up in a predominantly white area, so I knew this before this movie.
Right.
This movie was like, oh, childhood. Okay, yeah. No, for real. I was saying like that exact same thing was fucking said to me. You know what I'm saying? Like my nigga. So that was just real like
Forrest Gump.
That was you know, so here's the thing. For entertainment, it was on point. I like my bad, y'all. I like Kenya Barris. I told everybody on the podcast season 1, I like him. He's gonna do the Wizard of Oz a remake.
I can't wait for that.
I'm excited. Yeah. Don't look. No, research act like she ain't seen the episode. I already said it.
Yeah.
No, but yes.
I can't wait.
He's hilarious. I like his writing. You know what I mean? And like I said, for entertainment, I love it. I love it. No, I don't want to say I love it. For entertainment, it did what it did. It did what it was supposed to do. Now, as far as the industry, it hurt my heart. It hurt my heart.
What you mean?
Because I saw a lot of things in there that I didn't want to associate with anything else, but it's hard not to. From the people who were in it to some of the symbolization that you caught glimpses of that, you know, some people don't know, but you know what I mean.
Are we gonna go into that a little bit?
I just think a lot of things are real. Allegedly. Even though I'm saying they're real, I gotta say allegedly. The shit is factual. The shit is right there in our faces. You can look it up. So the fact that things are so easily used and certain people are so easily slipped into certain like scenes and shit. Like these fools are not clean. These are not clean fools. Like everybody that we were seeing, like I said, for entertainment, the movie was. I know I'm fucking it up, but for entertainment, it did what it was supposed to do. I laughed. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was
upset.
upset.
Eddie Murphy.
I was
Jonah Hill.
I was upset.
It had Lauren London. It, you know what I'm saying?
Nia Long.
Nia Long. It had Nia Long. We talk about Nia Long all the time. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, certain things in there that I know, I didn't like the associations and the fact that it could be so blatantly put in there either as a mockery or maybe as just I don't know. But it ain't cool because it's just real. And I'd be down for it.
I liked the movie. I didn't like how Lauren London and did not really show too much affection. And that might have been a hard thing for Lauren. I don't know. But I didn't grasp the relationship. Maybe for the movie, I was looking for a little more.
I got it. It did what it was supposed to do. Like, it was cool. It was cool. It was cool to see Jonah Hill win. You know what I'm saying? Because lately, honestly, I've been seeing him and stuff, and it'd be all, like, depressed and stuff. So, like, it was cool to see him do his thing again and, you know what I mean? Like, see him win in a role. You know what I mean? Like, he won in that role. You know?
Hey.
He got the girl. The job blew up.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's still
families came together.
I think
at the end of the day, like, people should come together. You know what I mean?
Facts. That's always.
But, you know?
I'm gonna change it a little bit.
Okay.
But I want to let y'all nurses out there know there's letters out here looking for y'all with y'all fake nursing
what
experience, allegedly obtained licenses.
Wait, who?
There was 22 nurses who have allegedly attained, licenses with fake diplomas. or transcripts.
Damn.
And they're asking them to voluntarily surrender their licenses.
As they should. They're not even real.
None
First of all,
of them done it yet. Those letters been sent out January.
First of all, can I just ask this question? What are you asking them to do? Voluntary give up what? It ain't real.
Your jobs? Y'all out here.
The hospitals won't fire them? It ain't real.
Facts?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are they? Like, y'all, like...
That's facts.
Rip it up. It ain't real. If that's the case, cut y'all off. Like, it ain't real.
That's facts. Why is that?
Why is this an issue right now? What's going on? They not real, right?
You telling the truth.
Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Sorry, y'all. If y'all know.
I'm about to try to pull it up.
Because that don't make sense. I mean, I would think, like my driver's license, if it wasn't real, like, they not finna let me drive. They finna be like, nigga, that ain't real. This day and age, maybe worse. Who knows? Because these niggas out here is wilding.
Oh, okay. So, the Georgia Board of Nursing sent letters.
Okay.
And they told them they got within 30 days
to pack your bags.
To voluntarily do it before you actually get fired, I guess. I guess they're telling you.
Wait, so they can stay working?
Well, this is what, because it says that they're allegedly among thousands who paid $15,000 each for a fake diploma.
Okay, let's stop right here, and then we go.
All right.
Let's stop right here. And we back. All right. So, look.
They bust up 100 million nationwide fraud rates.
I don't care how much you paid. That's called a fine. At this point, you owe more for lying.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? 30 days? They should have given them 12 hours to pack their shit voluntarily, or you know what I mean? Like, something else going down. 30 days is a long time. That doesn't even make sense. So they just gonna be a nurse for 30 days? What hospital is this? Because I am not going. I'm not going.
That's
y'all
a flag
tripping.
on the plate.
Y'all tripping. Yeah, y'all tripping with that shit. I don't know about that. Y'all got me fucked up. Where's that Georgia-Florida line?
Georgia.
Where is that?
Yeah, that's exactly where it's at. They asked them that January 17th, so...
Okay.
They got a little less than a week.
I ain't going.
2 weeks. They got 2 weeks left.
Georgia and Florida. Clearly, I ain't.
Bro, you see Nancy Pelosi's husband? Y'all seen that?
Hi. Hey guys. How you doing?
Oh yeah.
What's going on, man?
Everything's good.
Hi. Drop the hammer.
Nope. Hey.
What is going on right
I'm
now?
not getting an answer on call back.
Bro,
In the area that you're looking at.
I got him, Edward 14, Everton, backup code 3.
Because it was just a clip and then it went away. We didn't hear nothing else about it. We don't know what's going on.
For Nancy. They was going for Nancy. They wasn't going for him.
She stepped down. Remember, she stepped. Okay. Is she one of them people?
Oh yeah. And I'm not gonna say what we talking about right now, because if you don't know, then you need to watch episode
Go back
17, because 18, because we up there now. 16,
right?
We up there. So go back and watch, because yes, and yes, all of the above.
Okay, so let's talk about that then. Because the husband called the 911 operator, right?
Yeah.
That man, I wonder, did he have the hammer? Because it shows a clip with the front door, which on our episodes, when you get ready to watch this episode, well, y'all got to go to ChopShopNetwork.com because we'll show the clip on the. It's small. It's like a 5-10 second clip, bro. And the police body cam shows where the man is like they're both holding the hammer.
Yeah.
Right. So I wonder who came with the hammer. Who had the hammer to begin with? Because the door open, you're seeing them both holding it, right? Okay, because the 911 call, bro. You hear the 911 calls, bro. And honestly, this is
bro,
allegedly, okay? Because but bro, come on, bro. And he's sitting here telling the operator. This is when I feel like the operator, when did you wake up to realize that this man was in harm? Like, why did it take that long for him to say? He's like, he's telling me he's waiting for my wife, and I don't know who this man is.
Maybe because
if I'm the operator, I'm instantly pinging the police.
Maybe it's because he was trying to not aggravate the situation even more. Maybe they were right there behind him, like.
He definitely, you could tell he was on speakerphone. He was on speakerphone because the dude answered and said his name was David. So he heard the operator talking to him.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he was just kind of, because you see people in movies, they be like, you know what I mean? Like they on some like secretive shit, like some real like, I don't know, some weird shit. They weirdos. Shit would have went down another way, and like, no, we ain't going down like that.
So since we kind of broke it down for y'all, my question to you is, why haven't we heard nothing else about this?
Because because we're not going to. Other shit is going on right now too, also.
Okay.
That they rather push before that. They're not gonna keep talking about that. People are gonna keep questioning that.
What's going on? Because who looking for you, Nancy?
Please, Nancy, comment below. Yeah, man. It's some craziness. Some craziness going on.
I will say the Teslas out here, y'all better be hesitant on getting one, allegedly,
First of all, I'm not getting something somebody else could just shut down when they want to. You got me fucked up.
One shut down on San Francisco Bridge. So it was driving, self-drive. It was a Tesla Model S. One was driving, self-drive, gets over in the other lane, and once it's crossing over, it completely stops and causes an 8-pile car crash.
I'm not doing it.
Cars was flipping up and shit. Like, it was like that.
Yeah, no.
Them on the road, bro. Y'all out here.
I'm not doing that.
Isn't that automatically a recall for a vehicle?
I mean,
for that model?
Because Tesla themselves could just shut your car down. They could keep your car from charging. Like, they can do all kinds of shit to your car if they want to. I don't know what they're doing over there, but I don't want any part. Some people I think like Tesla because I seen some people fall off when we started talking bad about Tesla. Who owns a Tesla?
I'm letting y'all know.
Please put a review of a Tesla in your model. Let us know how you like it.
It's a Model S.
Whatever model Tesla you have, let us know how it is, how it drives.
And you allegedly got the Chinese out here having spy cam
out here. What are you talking about?
What
my nephew's Chinese. They've been out here.
My boo boo. No, bro, for real. But they got a spy balloon, allegedly.
And where did that come from? Who said that? You don't know? Who said that? And how do they know it's Chinese?
The Pentagon.
How does the Pentagon know? Where's the picture? Is there a video? Because this day and age, there's video for everything. At least a picture. And it's got to be 4K because everybody got an iPhone. So don't sit here and tell me that there's no good picture of a balloon in the air.
Why do you think they saying that then?
Where's it flying over? Montana?
I think that's where I told you by the nuclear plant.
Can we see it? Nobody went to the picture? Like, what happened? I'm just asking. Like, I don't know.
Do you think it's a distraction to get us to stop talking about the Tyree and the police and brutality?
Don't nobody care about that.
What?
This?
Oh.
No, not that. I'm talking about
I'm going to let you know what I think right now.
That's a bad distraction.
I don't even think that balloon's real. It's not real. Please show me. Can somebody please pull up a video of this damn balloon flying over Montana? Or picture. At least. I don't want a pixely picture either. Like don't do that to me. Don't insult my intelligence like that. Don't do that. Come on. Like I want to see.
But why do you think the media gives us little stuff like that? Like I get why, Kris is stating that. Like they're trying to change the narrative, but do you really think people are going to care about that though? Like you didn't even show a picture or a graphic of anything to let us know that's a spy.
That don't make sense. Like, come on now. I'm just saying. I don't know.
They could be trying to change the narrative, but I don't.
Not the same article. Another article. I am gonna need more than just the one or two articles, but at least give me one more. Like, don't just put up there one time. There's Chinese spies over Montana.
Is it over Montana?
That's what they said.
I say allegedly, but that's what I
Allegedly, yeah. They said.
And the reason they don't want to shoot it down is because they're worried it might harm us on the ground.
Yeah, they don't want to shoot it down because they think the debris is going to scatter everywhere. How big is this thing? First of all. Second of all. They can see it from the Pentagon. What type? Where?
I wonder if there's anybody watching right now.
So then, take a fucking picture.
Space.
Take a picture. If you can see it from the Pentagon, take a picture. Please. That's all I'm asking for. I'm just saying.
It's a lot.
What else? Because they don't matter.
Dude.
Telling this bullshit.
I'ma always say though, y'all, I be worried about certain people. I do.
Like who?
Wendy. We always talk about Wendy Williams.
Oh, yeah. So what's up with her? Because I haven't heard no real update.
Bro, they say she's living lonely in New York. Like her friends are saying she don't talk to nobody.
She's depressed pretty much. Yeah.
Her podcast not about to start. She's supposed to. She's.
What's going on though? I would love to interview her on this podcast. I mean, we made a podcast happen. Like she could make a podcast happen. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, it was supposed to be called the Wendy Experience.
What happened? Like,
I don't know. They're just saying it's just a lot of doubt with the project coming to.
Well, don't doubt yourself, Wendy. Look, I think it might be a little more than that. I think something, I don't know. I think
because allegedly she can't get to her finances, right? Didn't you say something like that?
Yeah, that was I don't know what happened. Like I said, I didn't really know too much after what happened after that, but I thought she had went.
So she got a conservatorship on her?
I don't think so. Not right now. No, because
so who's doing her family? Like, why can't she get to her finances?
Well, I don't know. Well, now I think
we don't know.
Can. That's what I'm saying. I think during that time, she ended up going to rehab after that, or some type of facility to help her. Right? Research.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah. But since
all
then,
her friends
I
are
didn't know
saying that
like what she was doing since then. Did she get out?
They said they be reaching out and she ain't even talking to nobody.
Well, clearly something's going on with her. So y'all friends keep reaching out. No wrong with reaching out. You know what I mean? There, may be something wrong if somebody doesn't respond, or you know what I mean. Not that there's something wrong, but maybe somebody's going through something, and like in that moment, I don't know. But just keep reaching out. Be a friend. That's all I can say. Hopefully everything's cool with her, because I know she was like doing sick, being sick and stuff. So.
It says that she's sad and lonely ever since moving back to New York City.
Maybe New York's not the place for her. You know what I'm saying?
Where is her son?
I don't. What did happen with that? I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research on that myself, because
I wonder.
I'm not sure. But what else is there? There's been a lot of talk lately about allegedly reopening Aaliyah's case. Yeah. A lot of people have been talking since that incident. Excuse me, y'all. A lot of people have been talking since that incident, and coming forward with a lot of details that honestly I did not know back then. I didn't know that, and these are coming out of words coming out of Dame Dash's mouth. You can see interviews and he says this. But Aaliyah, she didn't even want to go. They had already shot most of the video in Miami, but Hype Williams wanted to go to the Bahamas for some reason to shoot, I guess, the boat scene or whatever. And she didn't want to go because she didn't think like it was like for what we had already, the video done. She was telling them. So, but they went anyway. And then, little unknown like fact, but Lenny Kravitz had actually offered Aaliyah his jet to fly back, but Hype Williams took it. And told Aaliyah to go on that plane. Not only that, but some of the attendants there were saying that Aaliyah was drugged getting on that plane. She allegedly wasn't even awake getting on the plane. She was already afraid to get on the plane because the pilot or whoever was already telling them like, nah, it's dangerous. So a lot of details are coming out that a lot of people are talking about. So a lot of people are asking for the case to be reopened. I think it's crazy. That's wild. Can you imagine? Like, that's wild. That's wild. And that's to go to say, like, allegedly, they're saying, like, Hype Williams maybe has something to do with something because he's the one who kind of pushed for it and then took the plane then. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of but then that leads you down another rabbit hole, and it's like that I don't want to say right now because we could talk about it at a different time, but it just makes you ask more questions. And it's like,
I don't like the fact that you want to wait for a different time. I'm
okay, so, but here's the thing.
I don't know if she's ready.
This is allegedly. I don't know if the podcast is ready because I feel like the beehives is gonna they're gonna kill us. They're gonna sting us to death. We fairly new at this. We're not trying to get stung to death right now. So that's why I say, like, let me just...
Okay.
But there's a lot of info right now. Just, type in shit. Type in Beyonce right now. Because, honestly, there's a lot of talk going on about Beyonce.
There is. What you think about them prices of her tickets?
I think she's stupid. I'm just gonna say, no offense. You're dumb. And you don't give a fuck about us. I'm just saying. You sing good. I mean, you see, you're gonna have the beehive stinging me right now. See, you know what I'm saying? Fam, we're gonna have to tight-lip that. I can't talk about her.
Alright.
It's too early. Sorry, y'all. Got carried away. Anyway. Anyway, let me be quiet.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What?
I want everybody to join the membership to our channel.
Yes. Head over to ChopShopNetwork.com right now. Check out episode 16, which you won't find anywhere else but there because they blocked it. So
find out why they blocked it.
yeah, because honestly, they're gonna be blocking us a lot more, and eventually, it's probably gonna be the only way you're gonna be able to see what the fuck we talk about. You know, and if you join the memberships, there's a lot more that comes with that, like you know, early access to videos, audio, more content, much more content, merchandise giveaways, merchandise, you know, discounts, shout outs, hotline, call in on the hotline, get you on the podcast so we could chop it up about whatever the fuck you called it about.
All that info is on there. Y'all just go check it out. Like,
yeah.
But man,
I feel like there's so much more. Like, there's so much that we were kind of like all bouncing off each other over the week that, man, it's like
it's getting worse.
a lot of it, yeah. A lot
It's
of it's
getting worse.
Hey, what do you think about Kanye throwing the female paparazzi's phone out the window into the street? You think that was set up from Kim?
Why are you doing that though?
Honestly, I think he got heated in the moment. Here's the thing. I don't know how I would react.
Do you know who you are?
I'm human.
But do you know who you are?
And what I do know is if I do have to ask somebody to leave me alone, like so many times, that shit gets under my skin.
Do you know who you are though? At this moment, like,
but he's also human, and that's all he wants to be at this point. This is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but ain't nobody doing that because you said have said a lot.
That shit.
He was the first one.
Yep, Bad Bunny literally just did that shit maybe like a month before Ye. He literally, the girl was walking right next. He even looked like he was in it. Took it, threw it. We so quick to cancel.
He didn't even tell her to
I'm not.
We so quick to get mad.
But this is not canceling. But I do need to know. You've said a lot. You've said a lot.
Yeah.
That people are going to follow you. You've done a lot these past couple of months. So if you are gonna act like that, you gotta understand why.
Here's where I'm gonna stop you, because this is where I see where the frustration comes in at. Because then the nigga in the car with her goes to say, "No, Kanye, no, sorry, we did it for Kim."
I don't know what to say.
Like, you can't be mad at him. It's like, oh damn. Because any one of us, this is what I'm saying. We're not angry, but you over here provoking us. Like, what the fuck? Please leave me alone. And then come to find out you doing it because I hate to say it, but the master told you to do it. She went ahead and paid you to do it. And then here you go, got Tristan Thompson in the background, walking with Kim into the school, which, by the way, stop naming these kids school. Stop. I get the paparazzi knows where they live, but do you know what's been going on in this world? Stop naming these kids school. Y'all are retarded.
We can't even edit. Damn it.
It's live.
We apologize.
I'm sorry.
We apologize.
I'm sorry. I was a little angry about that one. I do apologize.
Right.
We gon' Anyway. Let's just move forward. Like I said.
I didn't know that though, Tristan I didn't know that.
Yeah, she like okay, but what makes me really mad is that you got this little girl who is screaming, "Stop! Leave me alone! Leave us alone!" in the background, and they're like, "Kim." This is their voice, I swear. They all sound like
Talk to me about that, guys.
yeah, Kim, what do you got to say about Kanye throwing paparazzi's phone? And North is just screaming like, "Stop!" You know what I mean?
What?
And then Kim turns around and is like, "Don't talk to me about that." And it's like, what? Girl, if you don't get the fucking... First of all, you had a whole secret entrance you could have came out of. This bitch done went through the fucking front.
Allegedly.
No, that's true.
Oh.
There's other celebrity children. And
Yes, they
rich
aren't the only
folks,
ones.
and
That's what I'm saying.
Nathan's
Stop naming these
secret.
kids school. Like, y'all are ridiculous. So, you know, they're not the only celebrities there. She chooses to go through them doors. She chooses to bring her child who they got to rip from the game because it's being disruptive.
I did not see
That
this.
the shit is going on. And you bring her through the front. So all the paparazzi could ask you about the shit that you set up. So you could be like, don't ask me about that. Like, I can't.
And they all shut up. As soon as she said it, they all shut up.
But
and
the
then she's
camera's
all like,
flashed.
"Bye, Tristan," or "Come on, Tristan." Something she said.
Yeah, man. It's like, oh my gosh, you are such a spectacle. I can't with the Kardashians. I can't. And then yet you want us to believe that your kids have no idea what's going on with their daddy. They don't know that stuff. Their school does it.
And they do.
I swear they think we're stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't. I could talk about them all day. Like they. Oh man, I don't know.
It's so much going on. Like,
It's all weird shit though. You know what I mean? Like, these shootings ain't stopping. Police brutality ain't stopping. Actually, it got a lot worse. You know what I mean?
So, research. You said, I'm sorry, Chris, I'm not trying to cut you off, but earlier you said that the 6th police officer
Was charged.
he was charged.
Yes, with second-degree murder and other charges because I guess obviously the situation was not for him to pull out his taser and deploy.
Wow.
No, it was not. But instead, he said, "Go ahead," and they went. He literally said, "Go ahead."
And then he said,
He literally, those were his words.
When he couldn't catch up, then he said, "I hope they stomp his ass out."
Yes, this nigga couldn't even keep up with them, and they just kept going. Like I said, you can hate me for saying it, but if you wasn't watching earlier, it's on some other shit. It's on some Django shit. I'm gonna call that Django shit. It's exactly what the fuck happened.
But why do you feel like they all took turns turning their camera off? But you're getting all these different angles. Why do you feel like it was like that? Like, why were y'all fools doing?
Honestly, because at the end of the day, I think they felt like they were going to get protected. They really got the okay.
From different angles of how y'all kicking his ass.
Nobody was stopping them.
That's what I'm saying. So why did y'all do? I mean, at that point, you just gave us all different angles of how you killed this man.
They had no choice.
And released it like it was fucking a movie.
Because I feel like they wanted to take the narrative. But here's the thing. Like you said, them different angles is going to catch different shit.
They also have street view from the top.
See what I'm saying? And like I said, I knew about certain officers not being talked about before they even showed the video. And then they showed the video, and it was like, wait a minute. Okay, so because like I said, what I'm seeing on TV is they're saying 5 black dudes. But what's being read is different. When you read things, you know what I mean, and go to different sources, different outlets, you find out different shit. Because like television wise, like they're only showing you specific shit. So when it got to that, it was like, what the fuck? And then you do see, and then it's like, wait a minute, it's still not being said. But you don't see fully. You see everybody else fully. But now that the new footage is coming out, it's like you see everybody. You can't not see everybody.
He was almost home, B. It happened so close to his house.
It's like, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up situation. Because that
horrific.
It happened to anybody. Any one of us of color. Any black person, let me just say. You know what I mean? It could.
And what sucks is that he complied from the beginning.
Yes.
So how do you protect your children and teach them?
Like, what the fuck? That's what we doing? And it's okay? Now, I know some police officers, so it's like, please comment. What are your thoughts? I would like to know. And if you don't want to comment, I'm upset. Because it's like, I should be, at this point, I should be able to come up to somebody who I know who's a police officer. Because like I said, I don't trust nobody with the uniform. But if I already know this person outside the uniform, I'm at least gonna have at least, you know, one arm down. You know what I'm saying? One guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna hear you out. Now, I would only ask that because at this point, you're the only person I could go to ask these questions.
Right.
And if you can't answer them, that's just as bad. That's just as bad as what they did. Because at this point, what are y'all going to do? They're not going to do nothing.
I'm sorry.
No, you straight.
I'm saying I'm sorry because what I'm gonna say might be but this go for anybody that know a police officer or worked in that field. You already chose a side. So,
but don't you think some of them get in with the hopes of changing some shit, or being different than the other ones?
Are we? To a certain extent.
That's what I'm saying, like,
it's a game.
Y'all got me tricked out.
It's like, a game. And I feel like you have some. Now, I'm not going to say every police officer is out here. I'm not saying that. Every police officer out here is not doing the right thing and patrolling and policing the right way. I'm definitely not saying that. We not saying that, y'all.
Yeah.
But for me, you still chose a game. You chose the colors. So that's why I say that. And we can ask the questions, but you also have to know, and this is the hard conversation that I be wanting to talk about, but you got to know they chose that side. Whoever we know.
I know.
And I hate it because, you know, for me, it goes all the way to the Army, the Navy. Mm-hmm. It go all the way. What you thinking one way and it really ain't like that. Yeah. And how they got you out here, and it's just those are things that I feel like I would, like you said, you want to ask the questions, but no, y'all still chose the wrong side, and you can't defund the police because if you do that, so much crime will prevail.
It's like, let's come together for it. Like,
so how do you fix the police? How do you like gut the deep rooted ones, the ones that's been in there for forever? Like, when's the cutoff of retirement and starting over? Like, let's get them out.
Honestly, I don't know, because at the end of the day, I think it has a lot to do with the mentality of how they stick together. You know what I mean? That's not going to change. Like I said, like I said, I'm having a conversation with a white supremacist. How was that? You know what I mean? How do we change people to get out of that mentality?
I can't wait to talk to you offline.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, this is probably one of our longest episodes, so I think it's we're getting into some real shit. Some real shit has happened, so our schedule is going to change a little bit. So please head over to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, however you listen to a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Download us and listen every Thursday, because you're going to get the new episode every Thursday. Videos are going to drop a little later during the week, but every Thursday you're going to get a brand new episode. So listen to us and get ready for the conversation, because we're going to keep going live every Friday.
Facebook for sure. ChopShop is it the ChopShop podcast on Facebook? I believe so. The ChopShop podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not underscore.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know
So add us on there, Facebook.
Yeah. We're going live every Friday. What time? 7?
We could do 7.
7 p.m., y'all. We're going live every Friday. I know we started early these past couple episodes, but starting next week, every Friday, we're going live. So be ready for the conversation. Share it. Share the link. Get your friends in on the conversation. If you don't like us, we love you. I don't know. That's it. All right. Chop shop. We out.